Hello and welcome to a Diablo 2 video about trading and just general tips on how to get more wealthy in the game. Now I really love trading in these kinds of games. I miss that we don't have an auction house anymore in Diablo 3 for instance, because trading in Diablo 2 is something I really like. Done it for many years and it's definitely the best way to gear up your characters. Now I'm sure you can play legit with magic find and stuff like that, but if you really want wealth in the game, you need to trade. Now I'm just gonna show my first off. Now I'm gonna show my main character, the one where I keep all my best items. So I try to have one character where I collect all the best items I have, and it's of course a character that already has some gear on it, just so I can play while I wait for people to join my game. And it also needs to be a health character, so it can reach hell, of course. Now I can just quickly showcase some items. A perfect storm shield, pretty heavy on that one. A nice diadem. Yeah, it's gonna sell at some point. Don't know what price, but I hope I can sell it eventually. Probably my best item. A good Enigma Archon plate. I prefer Mage plates, so now I'm just gonna sell this one. Hope to get some price for that too. A nice small jump. I thought about keeping it myself, but it's okay. I can sell it pretty good. A nice faster caster raid ring. Definitely a good ring as well. Don't know when it will sell, but I hope soon. And just some general items here. Now you want to keep kind of the popular items as well, even if they're not really grads items, because like let's say everyone wants a Mars amulet. Usually, many people want this amulet, or they want Highlight Wrath, or they want a Rag Whip. So always keep these items on a character where you can access it quick. Because if you see a game in the lobby where a guy says need this item, you have to be there quickly in the game to trade him fast. You don't want to spend 2 minutes looking for the item, because then another guy has joined that game and has sold it to the person. Yeah, so basically keep a character ready with items that are popular, or at least good items also maybe. Now, I won't log into them, but I'll just quickly explain this. On this top character here, my cold lighting sorceress, I keep all my torches on and all my essence. Um, let's see else. Yeah, on this character, my barbarian, I keep all my lesser runes, anything from uh, the lowest runes to kind of the higher runes, such as or low or sewer runes. This guy keep all my high runes on. Yeah, I can log on and quickly showcase. It looks funny when you have all those runes in the yeah in the what's it called, the stash. It's taking a long time to trade for all these runes here. It's not something you can hope to do fast unless you have really good items, and I don't have many good items, so this has taken very long. Sometimes I had less, and sometimes I had almost as much as this, but right now I have very many high rooms, and I hope to get a few more, and then eventually trade them off to maybe a few items. So yeah, basically on your main character or a main account, you want to have items that are easy to reach, fast to reach, so you can join games quickly when you see a guy asking for those items. Now, this guy, I keep all my lesser items, items that are still popular that I see people want, such as call to arms, or mage beast gloves, or yeah, just basically random shit, not so shitty items that you won't ever sell them, but maybe not so good items that you want to spend time showing them to people as well in random games. Because one way to trade off items fast, or at least get people to look at them, is to say, make a game that's called perhaps all items now, and I make those games a few times, and then maybe get like 3 or 4 sort of 4 or 5 people joining the game, and then just quickly showcase some items, and maybe I can sell one item every time I do that. So yeah, basically have a guy for all your runes, have a guy for all your torches and essence and maybe keys, and then have 2 characters for your items. And that's just on one account of obviously. Now let's go to the mules. Now I'm a bit of a hoarder, but it's worth it. On this dude, I keep all my lower runes. I actually have another guy as well. Now this is anything from ghoul to east to lamb, well, hell runes and rels. Just make one character for all your kind of popular runes that still have some value. Because I have sold these kind of weird lower runes for ridiculous prices sometimes. I mean, I can tell so many times that I have overpriced a shitty rune, and some dude just bought it because he was in a rush. So always keep these runes. Yes, they're not as good as high runes by far, but you you'll be surprised. You can sell them. At some point, you will get lucky. You just have to look for long. Maybe it will take a month or something before you even sell this shit, but at some point it will happen. Now, as you will notice on the screen, all my mules have funny names like whip and shield, helm and armor, gloves, belt and boots, stuff like that. I do this to always remember what mule is what for. For instance, if I want to say I want to find maid's feast gloves fast now, I will log into my gloves, belt and boots, and what do you know? I know this character that I have maid's feast on this guy cause I remember the name. Easy as that. And here are my maid's feast ready to sell fast if a guy needs them. And in general, just try and keep all your mules, I can say tidy. Don't have clutter on them. If you have some useless item you will never sell, maybe just drop it if you need the room. Always good to keep spares of popular stuff, even if they have low states. Like Draculs, yeah, they're a bit low states, but eventually they might sell both of them. So yeah, always try to save all your items, even if they are low states. Now let's see. Let's have a look. Yeah, I made a character just for my rings, and this guy I actually had charms. I forgot this one is the charm one. So on this guy, before I maybe got more rich or had more wealth in the game, I used some of these strange charms on my characters, or even just these lower ones with life. And they are pretty helpful, even if they're not the best runes. So always try to save your old charms on a mule if you don't want to throw them away. And let's go over the last mule that I have. Now this guy keeps things like skillers or my sets, so I only have set items on this guy. This one I made to get even more room. This one is kind of just a random collection of shitty items. Uh, this one is another rune mule. This one I keep other runes that the other mule didn't have. This one is lower runes that I don't see people buy often. Um, yeah, we can go on this guy. This one basically just a random items. They're so low that they won't really sell, but they're also so good that they do have some value. So I don't want to throw them away. Like say, if somebody pays say a whole high room for Saigon's set at some point, I have it ready and I can just trade the guy. So yeah, basically there are tons of people still playing Diablo 2, or not tons, but still many people were very wealthy, way more rich than me. I mean, I see people offering me fools, weapons, and grads items that are like insane, way better than anything I've ever had anyway. And yeah, they probably don't keep all these shitty items that I keep, but I just know that if I want to get wealthy or at least richer at some point, it might be useful to me at least keeping all the low items that I do keep. And yeah, that's basically just it. So general tips: have mules that you know what items they have, and consider what items to keep, and always kind of have popular items ready for sale, because sometimes people will pay overprice for even just low items like mage feast gloves or anything like that. So yeah, hope you liked the video, and maybe I can get some other Diablo 2 videos up at some point if I feel like it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and goodbye.